Welcome to Carol and Gary's See America Tour.
Hello again, everyone. Carol has been working on another quilt, so on Saturday, March 6th, I decided to take a short road trip by myself that Carol hasn't wanted to take with me. That road trip is back out to Dolphin Island. Dolphin Island is 14 miles long and 1 3/4 mile wide at its widest point. On the way out to Dolphin Island, we cross a raised bridge that allows tall boats to cross underneath. During previous trips to Dauphin Island, we have visited Fort Gaines on the east end of the island. We have also visited the Audubon Bird Sanctuary near Fort Gaines. There are approximately 1,300 permanent residents living on Dauphin Island. During the summer, the population grows by 5 to 6 times that. As you enter Dauphin Island, when you get to the T intersection, if you turn right and then drive far enough west, you will come to a small dead-end circle. This turnaround is approximately halfway across the island, east to west. People park here and walk to the beach to fish or to sunbathe. AllTrails.com says that it's 8.2 miles from the parking area to the west end of Dolphin Island, 16.4 miles out and back. So carrying my drone draped over my shoulder, my normal video camera with tripod in one hand, and a bag containing 2 bottles of water in a plastic bag in the other hand, I set off at 8 a.m. on March 6th. I told Carol before leaving that she probably wouldn't be able to contact me on the island because I wanted to save my cell phone battery for flying the drone. Even though my phone was fully charged before leaving, approximately halfway to the west end of Dolphin Island, I noticed that my cell phone battery was already down to 39%, so I turned the phone off. There were millions of shells lying on the beach, but most were very small or broken. Here are some of the shells that I was seeing early in the morning. The farther that I got away from the parking area, the more plentiful the shells became. I saw several areas where storm surges have crossed the island, scattering shells along the way. As I walked along the beach, I also noticed things like this small set of porch steps. Dolphin Island is a barrier island, so any debris floating in the Gulf of Mexico could potentially end up on Dolphin Island. Farther down the beach, I came upon what appeared to be a large storage tank of some kind. This tank was approximately 5 feet tall and 30 feet long. When I reached the west end of Dolphin Island, even though my phone battery was at 39%, I decided to put the drone up anyway, if only for a few minutes. It's why I had walked 8 miles. What a view, the west end of Dolphin Island looking east. Not many people make the trek out here. I'm hovering at 400 feet to be able to take in the entire island. As I come around to where I started, I see land in the distance. Referring to Google Maps, this appears to be Gulf Island's national seashore off the coast of Mississippi. Knowing that Carol wouldn't expect me back until around dark, after landing the drone I decided to look around before heading back. While walking around I came across this shell from a horseshoe crab. I also saw what I think was a jellyfish. Not wanting to carry more weight than I had avoided picking up any colorful seashells that I had seen while walking west, but having drank all of my water shortly after arriving on the west end, I rationalized that it would be okay to pick up a few shells before heading back. Here are some of the shells that I picked up. At some point after I was more than halfway back, my side started hurting. Nothing serious, just some cramping. When I came to an old log washed up on the shore, I decided to sit for a few minutes and rest my back. After a few minutes I stood up and was fine, so I decided to press on. A few minutes later my back started hurting again. When I saw another log I decided to sit down again. This turned into a recurring problem. Walk approximately 100 yards, sit down for a few minutes, repeat. I did finally get back to where I parked the car just as it was getting dark. And oh look, a parking ticket from the Dauphin Island Municipal Court for parking in a bike lane. I took the ticket off the windshield and drove back to the motorhome, where I promptly took a handful of painkillers for my back. Before I go, you might be asking yourself why I didn't rent a high-clearance golf cart and drive out to the west end. They rent these on the island, but they don't let you drive these on the beach. I checked. Well, that does it for my day-long trip to the west end of Dolphin Island. Because I had my phone shut off, I don't know how long it took me to walk out, but with the waves from the Gulf of Mexico crashing on the shore as I walked, it made for an enjoyable day. I don't know if dehydration or my posture while walking on the loose sand carrying a bag of shells contributed to my back problems, but I'm fine now. On Tuesday, March 9th, I decided to drive back out to Dolphin Island to pay my parking ticket and while out there take some pictures of the raised houses on the island. A man that I talked to said having your house 13 feet or higher above ground gave you a substantial break on your homeowner's insurance. Down here, he said, you need both flood insurance and wind insurance. He lived next to one of these houses, but his house is not raised. I asked him how high the storm surge was from Category 2 Hurricane Sally that came through on September 16, 2020. He said that his house received 33 inches of water. If you like this video but have not yet subscribed, please do so to be notified of future videos, and as always, feel free to share with your friends. Thanks for watching.